to unlock retainers, you have to have completed the level 17 main story quest, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Now, we are going to talk with the Chabi here about getting a venture, or a retainer. Hire a retainer. We have quite a few men and women on our list, so I invite you to describe your retainer, and this takes you into the character creation step. I really wish that they had randomization. But yeah, we will go with Lalafell. Confirm. Do we want to be Plainsfolk or Dunesfolk? Be Dunesfolk. Alright. Height. Doesn't really change anything. Hairstyle. What hairstyle do we want to give him? Now, when you create your retainers, you can load a previously... Oh, we can randomize appearance. It's something with green hair. Hair color. Yep. Okay. So that is what our retainer is going to look like. Voice. That's more fitting. Alright, so we are going to confirm this. Going to confirm. Save appearance data. We don't need to save. Finalize my retainer's appearance. Yes. I can think of several retainers that are exactly as you describe. Okay. So we are going to make them carefree. Hire this retainer. Yes. What name shall we give? This retainer will be... Name is probably taken, right? The name you've chosen is not available. That's one of the problems with the retainers is, just like characters, you can't have something of the same name. So we are going to go with... Candy Cane. Wow, okay. Probably not. Nope. So, once you get a retainer, you name it. What I'm trying to do here. Okay, we'll see if that goes. Okay, so I have a retainer named Tasty Cake now. So, previously, before now, you had to do a quest to unlock retainers. Now it looks like you just need to have completed the level 17 main storyline quest to unlock them. So, Tachabi is one of the retainer vocates that are in the game. You can, when you hire a retainer from one of the vocates, they are going to be in the city that you hired them from. So, it mattered in the past where you would get charged a tax rate if I'm not going to go into it, but you would get charged if you were buying from a retainer that's in a different city. There would be a fee. They remove that, and it's just a flat fee across the board. Now, retainer jobs we will get to in a second. So we're going to go nothing. We are going to teleport, because I'm going to show you where they are in all cities. One Limsa. That load used to take forever. Okay, so in Limsa, the retainers locate is going to be down here in Hawker's Alley. Bridgewib. Hire a retainer. Now, unless you are paying extra for it, you can only hire 2 retainers. Let's get a random Elizin. We'll go with Wildwood. I normally go Dusk White, but I'm okay with this. We'll randomize. Hair color. Nope. Want one with green hair. There we go. Green hair. How do you even do a braid with hair that short? Okay. Save appearance data. Nope. Finalize your retainer's appearance. Yep. Alright. Lively. The personality just affects how they respond when you actually interact with them when you summon them. So we are going to go with probably taken. Yep. That one's taken, I'll be surprised. Okay, chocolate frosting. Alright. So, that is the second retainer that we have acquired. Once I get the third one, I will show you more about retainers. New Gridania. See, I was trying to teach the old way of getting into the retainers, which is you had to complete one of the plus quests to unlock them. That doesn't seem to be the standard anymore, which I actually prefer, because finding and doing the quest was a pain in the butt. So, here we are in Gridania. Retainer Vocate. Hire our final retainer. We are going to go with our favorite race. We'll go with Keepers of the Moon. Random appearance. Huh. Oh, that's right. There we go. Want green hair. Yeah, that works. No. Finalize, yep. So, you can change what your retainers look like using Retainer Fantasia, which are sometimes brought back from Ventures, which we will get to momentarily. Alright. I'm actually surprised that that one was not taken. So we have cake, frosting, and filling. So, when dealing with your retainers, you come to the summoning bell. Summoning bells are all over the place. They're marked on the minimap as a little tiny bell. Yep, summoning bell. So, you summon them, they come in, they say their line, You can entrust them with items, and they've got... Each retainer has the same amount of inventory as you do basic. And they can also hold up to 9,999 of each crystal type. It's important for crafting. See, you can entrust them with gil. You can withdraw, deposit. They are basically your bank. They are also how you sell items on the market. Each retainer can sell 20 items at a time, and it will store the money. You can sell either from your inventory or from your retainer's inventory, and you can view the sale history. Now, something to be noted for anybody that has paid for the extra retainer. You can get multiple retainers, I think up to 4 extra. It's been a while. I knew it used to be 3 extra, and then they increased it. But if you ever remove this feature of having your the extra retainers, you will not be able to access anything on those retainers until you reactivate them. So if you plan on getting rid of them, just make sure to empty their inventory first. Or put things on there that are not going to be pressing in the long run. So, now that we've done that, let us check and see if the quest is available here. I think it might only be available for me in Ul'dah. But we will find out. After you get your wonderful, wonderful retainers, they're your bank in this game. And as soon as you get them, they have all the inventory space. Right, so ill-conceived venture, I can get it here. So in Gridania, the NPC to get the quest is from this troubled adventurer here. Talk to him. Ill-conceived venture. I am going to go to this character in every map. The location for him is 11.8 by 12.3 on the map. We're going to go to Limsa next. I'm being thorough. Okay, in Limsa, going to be right off of the main Aetheryte at 9.1 by 11.2. Troubled Adventurer. And now we return to Ul'dah. See, this is the quest I was looking for before, but it doesn't unlock until after you've hired your first retainer. So, hire your first retainer, then do this quest, and you should be good. So, the last one, Troubled Adventurer, right here. He's going to be at 9.4 by 8.7. So, we will accept. Search Drybone for the missing retainer. I'm not going to go through the text for this quest. Like most of the quests, I'm just going to let it go, but I'm going to explain everything that is the result of the quest. Once you complete this quest, this unlocks Retainer Ventures. It allows you to assign your retainers classes and later jobs. Well, it's basically just jobs. And since I am considerably higher level, this is not going to be an issue. Okay. So we return to Ul'dah. And you want to go to the Sapphire Exchange in Ul'dah. And you turn the quest into the Vocate. So, completion. Give me a cutscene? Nope, just ventures. Alright. Next step with the retainers. Let's take Tasty Cake here. We want to assign the retainer a class. Now, you can only assign a class that you have unlocked. As you can see, I cannot assign anything except for Gladiator. Now, in order for this to work, view Retainer's attributes and gears. This is where you can equip anything from your inventory. So you can just drag from your inventory and drop it onto them. This is an important aspect of doing this. You need to gear up your retainer for the purpose of sending it out to engage in combat. Right now it's 0, but we can assign a venture. We can do hunting or field exploration. Hunting, you can do a level range based upon the character's level. So the retainer's level is 1 currently, so it can only do level 1 venture. These are going to be 1 hour duration. They're also, okay, these are going to be 1 hour duration, and they're also only going to cost 1 venture. Get into the ventures in a second. Field exploration, the rewards on these are going to be considerably greater. 8,500 experience versus probably just a couple hundred for the previous one. It takes 2 ventures to do one of those. Yeah, 1,300 experience for doing it this way. Now, if you're okay with, if you're trying to farm up a certain item, I recommend doing these ventures. The level 1, the hunting ventures, because they can be very useful for acquiring hard to get items. They only take an hour, but if you're trying to level up, the field exploration is actually the simplest. So I sent her out to do field exploration. So in 18 hours, she will come back with an item that she finds. Now, you will also notice that when being able to assign a class, you've got Miner, Botanist, and Fisher. A Miner will be able to bring back items that you can mine up in the same way that the Gladiator can bring back the items that are hunted. Botanist brings back the items that a botanist can find, and Fisher will bring back items that a fisher can find. You can change the jobs at any point. It will reset all of their jobs to level 1. They're not like the player. They're not like you. They do not retain all of their stuff. You will have to gear them each separately. What I have found easiest for me, have a retainer that is the same as your main class, so that all of your excess gear you can give to them. Now, I'm going to make this one a Gladiator. I'm not going to use her as such, but I'm doing this to, I can't do it without a weapon, and I don't have the extra weapon right now. So in order to send them out, you have to equip them with a weapon. I can't do that for the moment. Their max level will be your max level in that job. important thing to remember. So if you're wondering why your retainer is no longer gaining experience, it's because your job is capped there. So it is good to, if you're going to send out a miner, you get your mining up to 80. Even if you don't mine yourself, you can still send your retainer out to get ores and stuff for you. All right. Ventures. Okay. So ventures are the coins that you use to send your retainers out on the ventures. It's basically the fee that you pay to your retainer to make them go, hey, I want to go out and kill stuff for you. Or find stuff for you. And back in Heavensward and Stormblood, it was, well, everything before Shadowbringers, it was quite common to have the retainer just like come back and bring you a single roofing tile, or a single fish, or, a few nails. And it was rather comical. And at other times you've got like, they come back and they bring an entire roof. So it's just a joke among many players of, yeah, the retainers just bring back junk. And yeah, so the main source that I have found for ventures and purchasing them is your Grand Company. And this is what I spend most of my Grand Company seals on my main character. You can buy ventures here for 200 seals apiece. Now at low level, that's going to be sort of an issue. But as you progress, as you start doing like level 50 dungeons, you can turn in like 2 or 3 drops from a level 50 dungeon, and that will cover the day's ventures. So always be collecting loot to turn in here. Now, in order to be able to turn stuff in, you have to be the right rank. Wrong button. For me, it's Flame Sergeant First Class. So it's 3rd rank in the 2nd tier. So that is the easiest, best way to get ventures. I believe you can also spend tomestones on that, but those will come into play later. What else is there about retainers that I can talk about? Oh, yeah, let's do that. One thing that you can do if you have your own house is put a retainer out on the lawn to sell. So, in my free company, Eregiku Aimatsu has a retainer here, Null Sanaka's got one, and Phoenix has one. And these are what their retainers look like. Or looked like at one point. You have to approach and update their appearance if you put them on the field. Because now you can view items for sale, you can view the sale history for the character. What have they been selling? How much did it sell for? View the items for sale. No items for sale. View items for sale. Not everyone will let you view the item, the sale history. So, you can get a retainer summoning bell for a private room in your free company house, or your private house, or your apartment. Reset retainer class. You can reset the class. Alright. So that removes their class from them, and then you can assign them another class. We are going to sell items from my inventory on the market. We have a few items that we can try to sell. So I'm not going to be using any of this dye, so we're going to put it up for sale. Compare prices. Looks like everybody has been... The market board is going to be something else entirely, but this is the basics for putting things up. If you want to see what the history of the sales are, you can check here. Doesn't look like people have been buying this one that often. Just about 8 sales in the last day. So, current price, 70 gil. You can match it, you can undercut it, you can do whatever you want with it. Bone white dye. Nobody wants this. So, yeah, we'll undercut and we'll go 5 each for that. Rose pink dye. People like this one, so we are going to do that. Ice blue. Don't be concerned about selling a lot of the items that you find, because you will... You're more than likely going to find it again, especially the dyes. While you are interacting with your retainer will not be selling things on the market. Toss all of this stuff into the retainer. All the animal drops. So, retainers are good for emptying out your inventory of items that you don't necessarily want to have, and you don't want to just outright sell it to a vendor, because, like, the Apkalu egg sells for 1 gil to a vendor. But if we go and we sell items from your retainer's inventory, so this is all the stuff that we just gave her. So if we try to put the Apkalu egg for sale, it's going to be 37 gil. So, retainers are how you interact with the market. Retainers are how you sell things on the market. Retainers are your bank. Retainers will have the amount of gil that they have listed here, so that, you know, if you're selling stuff, you can come and see immediately if they've got a lot on them or not. That is going to be it for retainers right now. I hope this was informative for you. And I'm sorry for a lot of the segs that I got into, but I was trying to explain what to do. I did not script any of this. I tried, but I failed and had to go off script, so... yeah. Retainers, a lot easier than they used to be. Use them. They are the only way to get certain items in the game. You have to send your retainers on ventures to get certain pets. You have to send them on ventures in order to get certain items as well. And they can bring back rare loot. Like really cool weapons and drops and whatnot. So, many times you can get something that could sell for a couple thousand gil. Easy. Or if you get really lucky, maybe 1 million. So, make use of your retainers, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.